Imagine being born a slave your body owned, your choices stolen, your future uncertain. You have no wealth, no status, and no freedom, and yet you become one of the wisest voices in human history. You teach emperors, you guide generations, not because of what you owned, but because of what you understood. This is the story of Epictetus, a man who proved that no one can enslave a mind trained in truth. This is not just Stoicism. This is how to be a Stoic. He had nothing, yet he had everything. Born into slavery around 55 AD, Epictetus had every reason to curse fate. His early life was one of hardship, unlikely abuse. Some ancient sources even say he was crippled, possibly from the cruelty of his master. But where others broke, Epictetus bent. Where others despaired, he looked inward. He understood something that most of us forget. The real prison isn't physical, it's mental, and the only true freedom comes from within. While still enslaved, he found his way into the philosophical teachings of Gaius Musonius Rufus. Under this great Stoic mentor, he discovered an idea that would shape his life forever. Some things are up to us, some things are not. This simple sentence became the foundation of his life and his legacy. Eventually, Epictetus was freed. But freedom wasn't something he waited for. He had already achieved it in his mind. When the Emperor Domitian later banished philosophers from Rome, Epictetus didn't complain. He simply left. To him, exile was nothing if your soul remained untouched. He settled in Nicopolis and founded a school where he taught not with lofty words but with living example. What made Epictetus different wasn't just what he said, it was how he lived. He believed philosophy should train us for life, like a soldier is trained for battle. Not in theory, in practice. He taught that every day is a test. When someone insults you, do you retaliate or stay silent? When hardship hits, do you collapse or adapt? When the world turns against you, do you chase control or do you let go of the illusion? Epictetus drew a line that Stoicism lives and dies by on one side, our thoughts, our judgments, our actions. On the other side, everything else. He warned us most of our suffering comes from confusing the two. We try to control what we never could: other people's opinions, fate, outcomes, the past, and we ignore what we can control: our responses, our choices, our inner world. That's where Stoicism lives. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus said, think about that. Not master of your schedule, not master of your job or bank account, but master of yourself. If your mood changes every time someone disrespects you, are you in control? If you fall apart every time something unexpected happens, are you free? Epictetus would say no. True Stoicism is not cold detachment, it's calm clarity. It's the strength to feel deeply, but not be ruled by feelings. It's the courage to live in a world you cannot control without needing to. He believed that life hands each of us a role, like an actor on a stage. We don't get to pick the script. We don't choose the scene we're in. But we do get to decide how we play our part. Play it poorly, and you'll suffer twice: once from the world, and again from yourself. Play it well, and you'll suffer with purpose, with grace, and with your soul intact. This is not just Stoic theory. This is ancient psychological warfare against distraction, fear, ego, and desire. In a world where people measure success by fame or fortune, Epictetus reminds us, the only thing worth mastering is yourself. He didn't care how many followers you had. He cared how many of your impulses you could resist. He didn't teach you how to be admired. He taught you how to be at peace, especially when no one admires you at all. So the real question isn't how do I become a Stoic? It's, am I ready to take responsibility for what's mine and let go of everything else? Because the path of Epictetus is not easy, but it is powerful, and it's available to anyone, rich or poor, strong or weak, slave or free. That's what makes it eternal. Knowing the philosophy is one thing. Living it, that's the real challenge. Epictetus didn't just speak about Stoicism from an ivory tower. He lived it through every insult, every setback, and every moment of uncertainty. And he expected the same from his students. He once said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." So how do we actually embody Stoicism? It starts with training your mind daily, just like a muscle. Not when life is easy, but especially when it's hard. Let's say someone insults you. Your first instinct is to get angry, to defend yourself, maybe even attack back. But Epictetus would ask you, who's in control right now, you or your emotions? This is your training moment. Pause, step back, ask yourself, is this within my control? Can I control what this person thinks? No. Can I control how I respond? Absolutely. You've just practiced Stoicism in real time. Epictetus taught that we should never outsource our peace to the behavior of others. The moment you say, "He made me mad," or "She ruined my day," you've handed your power away. He believed the true Stoic must take full ownership not of the world, but of their reactions to it. Another practice, premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Epictetus urged his students to anticipate hardship before it arrives. Before you begin your day, picture the obstacles you might face: traffic, rude people, failure, illness, even death. Not to become negative, but to become prepared. When adversity shows up, you won't be surprised, you'll be ready. You'll say, "I saw you coming, let's go." One of his most powerful teachings is this: it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Life will hurt. People will betray you. Plans will fall apart. That's a guarantee. But Stoicism isn't about eliminating pain. It's about facing it with dignity. If someone dies, mourn them deeply, but don't curse the universe. Death is part of nature. And Epictetus believed we suffer most when we fight what nature has already decided. He reminds us, you are not your body. You are not your status. You are not your possessions. You are your will, your reason, choice. That's what can't be taken from you. Epictetus once compared life to being a guest at a banquet. Take what's given. Don't grab. Don't cling. Don't complain when the food is gone. Just say thank you and be ready to leave when your time comes. That's Stoicism in motion, calm, honest, unshaken. And in a chaotic world, that's power. So, what does it really mean to live like a Stoic? It means stepping away from the noise of the world and listening instead to your inner voice, your reason mind, the one thing no one can touch. Epictetus taught us that external events don't make us suffer, our judgments do. We're not ruined by misfortune, but by the stories we tell ourselves about it. You lost a job, that's a fact, but telling yourself "I'm a failure" is a judgment. You were betrayed, that hurts. But thinking "I can never trust again" is a story. Your plans collapsed, that's real. But saying "everything is against me" is an illusion. What Epictetus gives us is clarity. He says, strip away the stories. Look at the event. Ask only, is this within my control or not? That's where the transformation begins. Once you stop trying to bend the world to your will, you free up energy to master what you actually own: your responses, your values, your discipline. This is why Epictetus said, "You may fetter my leg, but not even Zeus can get the better of my will." Think about that. Even in chains, a Stoic remains free. The modern world constantly pulls us in 100 directions toward outrage, distraction, fear, validation. But Stoicism offers a different path, a grounded, centered life, where peace isn't found in avoiding chaos, but in remaining calm within it. To be a Stoic is not to be emotionless. It's to feel deeply, but not be ruled by feelings. To face hardship, but not be broken by it. To love what you have, and let go when it's time. Don't seek for things to happen as you wish, Epictetus wrote, but wish for things to happen as they do, and your life will flow smoothly. This is not giving up. This is aligning your soul with the way things are. Not in resignation, but in mastery. When you live like this, you walk through life with a quiet power. People will wonder how you stay so calm, how you carry such strength. But you'll know, it's not about controlling everything. It's about mastering yourself. So if you want to live with clarity, if you want to be less reactive, more grounded, and truly free, then don't just admire Stoicism, live it. Start by asking one simple question every day. Is this in my control? That's the first step. If this message spoke to you, don't stop here. The journey of a Stoic never ends, and Epictetus is only the beginning. Watch our next video. Control yourself, not others. Wisdom for a peaceful mind. Learn how to apply Stoicism in relationships, conflict, and everyday life. Click the link on screen or in the description below. And remember, your mind is your kingdom. Rule it well. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next lesson in ancient wisdom for the modern world.